Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Friday, the 17th of February, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Dutton and Matthews in Women's IPL or WPL, and in our feature for this evening, Regency Assurance sponsors Grassroots Program. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Hi, I am Shakima Hanley, the host of On The Farm, where we're vocal about everything local. Tune in to learn about all the exciting things happening in the Ministry of Agriculture and its subsidiaries. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nevis Agriculture. Like our Facebook page at Nevis Agriculture, or tune in to Nevis Television every Monday to watch new releases. On The Farm, where we are vocal about everything local.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. West Indies captain Hayley Matthews and former West Indies all-rounder DeAndre Dutton were the only two West Indian players sold at the inaugural Women's Premier League WPL player auction at the JLO Convention Centre in Mumbai on Monday. The WPL is the women's version of the Indian Premier League IPL and will run between March 4th and March 26th. The first edition will feature 5 teams: Delhi Capitals, Gujarat Titans, Mumbai Indians, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and UP Warriors. Matthews, currently representing the regional side at the ICC Women's T20 World Cup in South Africa, where she made 44 in the opener against England, was sold to the Mumbai Indians for US $49,000. Dutton, who retired from international cricket in 2022 after representing the West Indies for 143 one-days and 127 T20s since her international debut in 2008, went to the Gujarat Giants for US $73,000 big ones. Opener Manhadna was the most expensive Indian player, going to the Royal Challengers Bangalore for US $415,000. England's Nat Sciver-Brunt and Australia's Ash Gardner both went for US $390,000 to the Mumbai Indians and Gujarat Giants, respectively, to share the tag of most expensive overseas player. Leg spinner Afi Fletcher and pacer Shamilia Connell were the West Indians among the list of unsold players. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
War between cats and dogs. What is this place?
Well, I'm back, and tonight football is in the spotlight. On Wednesday afternoon, the 15th of February, a brief but significant ceremony was held at the Disaster Management Officers Conference Room at Long Point. On that day, it was officially announced that the Regency Assurance Company is sponsoring the Grassroots Football Program on Nevis. Let's take in this.
Okay, pleasant good afternoon to all. Good afternoon. Okay. Yeah, so today marks an important moment for sports here in Nevis. As we are well aware, sports is an integral part of the nation's development and is one of those vehicles that we could use to instill positive values in young children. Grassroots football is one of those programs that help lay the foundation for the future of football here in Nevis, but is also beneficial to society as we're able to develop our young minds holistically. Here this afternoon we have present members of the NFA, the NIA, representing the Ministry of Education and Sport, and we are supposed to be joined by a representative from the SKNFA. And of course, we are here to announce the sponsorship agreement between the Nevis Football Association and Regency Assurance. Regency is one of those entities that have a vested interest in developing the communities here in Nevis. They would have done a number of initiatives already, and the Grassroots program is the latest. I will now have some words from the Regency Assurance representative.
Head of Community Engagement for Regency Assurance. We're a global insurance and financial services company registered in Nevis. The island is therefore very much home to us. We're really proud to be part of the Nevis community. And we've sought out opportunities where we can get involved and support local initiatives. Late last year, I got to meet the Nevis Football Association, and they told me about the grassroots programme, which has been running very successfully for many years. It's an excellent opportunity for young people to develop their football skills alongside the NFA coaches in a fun setting. I learned from the NFA that the grassroots programme offers young people the opportunity to learn so much more. Things such as the value of teamwork, thinking about the needs of others. It brings a real sense of belonging to those involved. The grassroots programme delivers on so many objectives within our corporate social responsibility pledge, such as working with local communities to achieve goals on good health and well-being, on education. I'm incredibly grateful to the NFA's management team, in particular to Mr. France and Mr. Claxton, who brought this opportunity our way. We're very proud to fully sponsor the grassroots programme this year, and we're really excited to see the young people out there enjoying the training soon.
Okay, so thank you, Kate, for those words. And I will now have remarks from the President of the Nevis Football Association, Mr. Everett France.
Good afternoon, everyone. The grassroots program is something that's been happening in Nevis throughout a number of years. We've seen the development from kids such as yourself, primary school, go on to high school, be able to go after college, and that's something that we want to see happen very often. We want to see some consistency there and make sure we can see the full development of each and every one of you. We feel that there's a strong bond that can be made between education and athletics. And we know, we can see it. We see you guys on the field, how much you enjoy playing football. And we can tell that a lot of you guys have been able to make friendships, bonds that last for a lifetime. So we want to be able to create a platform for you guys. So every week, you can come, you can train, you can have fun with your friends, you can learn more and help you develop as you go on. So Regency Assurance has assisted the NFA in making sure that commitment can be stable, making sure the environment is clean, is positive, and is somewhere for you guys to be able to grow. They are heavily invested in the development of Nevis, not just football, but Nevis on a whole. And as Jamie would have mentioned, they have been making strides in different areas. So with our partnership, it is our goal to ensure that this remains consistent and the growth and development of every single youth, boy and girl, is something that we see happen year over year. Amen?
Okay, thank you, Mr. President, for those remarks. And on behalf of the Nevis Football Association, would also like to extend gratitude to Regency Assurance for being a partner of ours. I'll now call on one of the grassroots coaches, Mr. Alger Newton, to bring some remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. All right, then. So grassroots, by definition, speaks to basic fundamentals and life skills. I am glad that Regency Assurance would have partnered with the NFA to ensure that this grassroots would continue. It is here that we hope to unearth the next Keith Kayamba Gums, the next Atiba Harris, the next George Yellowman Isaac, and if we want to look a little younger, the next Jalen Myers perhaps, and so on and so forth. It is here you're going to learn basic things that is going to take you through life, socialize, you're going to meet new friends, you're going to form lifelong bonds, and I'm really looking forward to working with the kids and Regency Insurance. Once again, I'd like to say thank you to the company for seeing the worth in such a program, and we look forward to working with you in the future and the NFA.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Newton. I want to take this opportunity to apologize for the absence of the Minister of Education and Sports, the Honorable Troy Liebert, who had a previous engagement, and also the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education and Sports, Mr. Barrett, who also had a previous engagement. As you know, as I mentioned earlier, this is a partnership between Regency Assurance and the Nevis Football Association, but another important partner in this endeavor is the NIA through the Ministry of Sports and Education. As we are aware, the children here in Nevis, in terms of sports, are usually the responsibility of that particular ministry. And here to just give a few words and endorse the partnership and the program on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports is Education Officer in the Ministry of Education with responsibility for health and wellness and sports-related program, Ms. Nicola Fraser.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon and to be a part of this experience and what we call the official launch of the Regency Assurance Grassroots Program for Football. So on behalf of the Ministry of Education and Sports, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Regency Assurance along with the Nevis Football Association and the Director of Sports, Mr. Jamia Claxton, in ensuring that this program is possible here in Nevis. So, therefore, I officially endorse this program, and I do feel like it is a foundation for our youths here in Nevis. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Fraser. And before I end the program, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Vice President of the Nevis Football Association, Ms. Tasha Parry, who has graced us with her presence. She's also very supportive of this particular program as a member of the NFA executive. So, Ms. Parry, thank you for being here this afternoon. And also, Mr. Curtis Morton, Junior Morton, who should have been here with us, who's the treasurer of the Nevis Football Association. He's also very supportive and instrumental in bringing this particular program and sponsorship to fruition. So there you have it, the official announcement of the Regency Assurance Grassroots Program facilitated by the Nevis Football Association. Thank you all for being here this afternoon.
Well, that's our package for this evening and indeed for the week. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night and a great weekend.